Following God is humbling yourself daily, and that's why your business succeeds, because you know there's someone above you who's actually leading you to the right direction in your business.
Yeah.
And it just gives you like more of a reason to succeed, honestly, because you're doing it for God. So my Instagram is adair.blends, and I am 20 years old.
All right. Where you from?
I'm from Conroe, Texas. It's a small city. There's nothing really much to do there.
Let's go to kind of like where you were at before joining TMB.
Financially speaking, I was charging like $25 a haircut. I was making around $3,000 to $3,500 a month. The way I ran my business, I feel like was really sloppy. I was just really scared to go all into it. I was really deciding if I should either cut hair or go to school.
You've been in TMB for 45 days, and can you kind of give like a brief sum up of your biggest accomplishments since you've actually been able to join?
Getting 82 clients in a month, smashing my goal of like how much I wanted to make per month. Like I said, I was making $3,500 to $3,500 a month. I'm on my way to making $7,200 a month. I gained like 5,000 followers on TikTok.
Yeah.
I reached 1,000 followers on Instagram.
Wow.
Like, to me, that's big.
In 45 days.
In 45
That's
days.
huge, bro. That's really good.
But I feel like the most important thing for me was just to be able to grow out of my comfort zone. A lot of my clients who I thought were my friends, they judged me for raising my prices so high, so early.
And you were scared of that, right? That's like kind of what you feared.
That was my biggest fear. That was my biggest fear. My friends hating on me and just talking down on my business, because I really saw the value in myself. I just didn't know how to get there. And for your friends, well, my friends, to be able to just speak down on me when all I wanted to do was bring myself up, that was the hardest part, man. Now just for me to be able to say that I don't care what you think about me or my business.
You were charging $25, and then you were fully booked up, and we're like, yo, you got to go up, right? He was fully booked up already. We're like, yo, you're going up to, what was it, 40?
40, that's a $15 price range.
$15 price raise, almost really doubled his price point. So yo, we're going up $15. We're going up to 40. You were still fully booked out with the videos that you had bringing in the new clients.
Yeah.
And you stayed fully booked out even past the new year. And so we decided we got to go up again, and now we're going up to $60, right?
$60.
Your goal in the beginning was to get to
$7,000 a month by the end of the 4 months.
Yeah.
And now I'm at 7,200 in a month and a half.
In a month and a half, and we still have a long way to go. But your goal was to charge 50, and we're by the end of the 4 months, and we already like passed that within 45 days. You know, because of his demand, right? Because a lot of people think like, oh, like I don't want to raise my prices because it's too soon or whatever the case may be. But realistically for you, you're so booked up that it's like it doesn't make sense to continue to cut people at the same price point when clearly the demand is there and people are willing to pay more to make sure that they could get in. You even, decided to drop out of college. Can you speak on that a little bit and making that decision?
Yeah, that was really hard, bro. It was really hard because I never saw myself as becoming a barber. Even when I started cutting hair, the only reason I learned how to cut hair was to cut my own hair because I couldn't pay for the haircuts. My parents were always like, go to school. If you need to work less, focus on school. So I was just doing cutting hair on the side and going to school. I spoke to you and I saw how confident you were in me reaching my goals, and I knew I had it in me. And it was just like this, like 180 turn. Like I started doing the things that I needed to do in my business for me to scale. When you're putting the right input into your business, and you know it works, it's just gonna work so fast to the point where I was like, I don't need school anymore.
Yeah.
I don't need it. Like I could be doing like way better outside of school, cutting hair.
TMB especially, it's about mind, body, and soul. It's a lot deeper than just cutting hair and making money, because as you can see, within 45 days, we've changed your entire life. So we kind of abolished a lot of those limiting beliefs that you had on yourself. Like, what have you learned being in TMB about that aspect of the business?
That's one of the most important things. I actually get to build a relationship with God, because I remember when you told me when I was joining TMB, once I do, and eventually I do get the money, I do get the followers, I do hit all the goals that I want. Like, what am I gonna do with it if it's not like God's purpose? And I really learned how to build a relationship with God. And I realized why God is important in a business and why you should keep him first, because it's your foundation. I've been going to church for so long. You know what I mean? I've been going to church for so long.
Yeah.
Since I was like 7 years old. And for the first time, I felt God speaking to me, and I could actually hear his voice.
That's good, bro.
And just joining TMB, yeah.
Congratulations, bro.
I'm starting to learn this, and thank God I have someone to teach me this, you.
For sure, bro.
Because that's the reason I joined your program, because I was like, dang, he keeps God first, and he's still able to achieve all these goals, I was like, I want to be that.
That's real, man. So we still have 75 days to go, something like that. You smashed all the goals that you had previously. So, you know, where do you see yourself in the next 75 days?
I already got booked out at 45 when I was learning how to do content. My content was not even good, and I was still booked 2 weeks in advance. So now I'm charging 60. I don't even know where I would be. Definitely double what I am right now.
Yeah, 100%. At least double. So really, we're shooting for 14, 15K, bro.
At the beginning, I was so scared of joining just because of like the price. But honestly, that's the reason why I am right now, because I was willing to pay the price, and that's what drives me to do the work. There's people out there giving classes for free, but that's why people don't take it serious, because they don't see the value that you have. Once I sacrificed that money that I earned for, I dropped out of school, I had to pull out of my savings account. It really gave me like something to grind for, and now I'm here. I feel like it was a really good sacrifice that I had to make, because not only did I like level up in my business, but I was able to speak to God.
Yeah.
And then
that's number one.
Yeah. So the money comes and it could go, but the relationship that I have with God, I know that is like, I'm always gonna have it now. And I never thought I would have that, bro.
Yeah. Let's go, brother. Super proud of you, man. Good stuff, bro.